guys, welcome to another episode of the Football Pundit Fantasy Premier League vlog. I am Musli, aka Football Pundit, and with me is Joey.
Yours truly. Catch me at Football Palava.
Yeah, he's on Twitter as well. I'm Football Pundit everywhere. Yeah, so let's get right down to it. We are going to be revising the game week 3 and we'll be giving hints about the game week 4.
Yeah.
Are we really qualified to
Exactly
to give hints?
well, considering that it's not just me and you.
Me and you probably.
Yeah, exactly. It's like all the people that are usually in and around the FPL food chain, those that are top of the FPL food chain, are having similar struggles.
Okay.
So I feel it's with time to balance out. I mean, game week rankings at this point in the season are almost useless. It can be 4 million.
So your 3 million and 4 million is justified for now.
Why are you shooting shots this early?
Yeah, so we're just going to go through our game week 3 teams. We just talk briefly about it. Yeah. So Joey.
Okay. Raya in goal with 3 points. My defenders, sum total of 2 points. 1 from James, 1 from Dino. Oh yeah, by the way, I kept faith with the wrong villain. I should have kept. I'd never had Bale.
Okay.
But people sold me.
I started out with cash, and it was after the first game that I was torn because they were conceding. They didn't look strong at all.
I think I had
and then he
bigger
got
fires.
that injury. Yeah.
I had bigger fires.
To address.
That's why I thought we need to be bigger fires. That was why I actually just left him. It was just out of greed actually.
So did you really keep faith with him? Did he not give you minus something for that one goal?
But then I expected him to actually play well.
Okay, yeah, you kept faith truly.
And he did actually. Okay. Was it -1? Turned it around to +1.
Okay, so
Cancelo and Arnold, let's not talk about them.
No.
Captain Salah, 16 points. Martinelli with 6. Saka with 3, and Neto with 2 other disappointments. Then Haaland and Jesus with 6 and 4 points.
Okay.
My joint highest scorer and his player 8 points.
On the bench. you brought him for your bench, so it was true. Yeah, so no hard feelings.
Exactly, it's 4.5 million.
Exactly. Yeah. Mine, well, I finished with a 45 pointer. Yeah. I had Ramsdale in goal, 6 points. Trent 0, James 1, Trippier 6. I came here and I was campaigning for Trippier. I will not stop campaigning
for
him.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I campaigned heavily for Newcastle.
Yep.
And
I understand
they are paying off.
I understand Trippier's logic. Yes, totally understand.
Wilson, how many goals? Yeah. And then Pope, how many points? Come on, he not only keeps clean sheets, but also saves points. Yeah. So yeah. So I have Walker 1 point, Salah 8 points, 6 points Martinelli, 2 points Neto. My captain Jesus 8 points. Then Kane 6 points. Mahrez dropped to the bench, and I got 1 point from Nico Williams. Yeah. Mahrez is one of my disappointments for this game weekend. I know I'm done with him.
Game week.
I know I'm done with him. I know I'm done with him.
Okay.
So moving on.
Okay. So I've noticed that there's been a trend a bit in the game this season. I think from last season, altered the way we talked a bit about the game, the structures of teams. I know every season is a bit different, but this season's structure seems a bit weird. There's a lot of money pumped into mid-defense as opposed to midfield usually, and then a lot of money also pumped into attack. So it's midfield now that is
going down.
And you can understand because midfield assets are not performing.
Son, Mahrez.
So it's not just the premiums, it's not just the Salahs, the people like 12 million above, even the semi-premiums are above them, the 8 millions, 8.5 Bowens, Diaz, Mahrez. It's now the people in others that are really actually performing, the Martinellis, the
Martinelli.
Rodrigos. So how do you structure your team now? Because I know you have up to 7 defenders that you must actually want.
Yeah,
to
that are
have
my
in your
watch
team.
list.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
And attack, you should be able to call about 5.
Yeah,
You
true.
just have space for 3,
Yeah.
defense just for 5. So how do you navigate that?
I feel like you should go with form, and not only go with form but also fixtures.
Yeah.
If you feel like these assets doing relatively well and then they're good fixtures, why not capitalize on your strong like the strong parts, like the defense, the ones you know that they are going to, even if they don't keep clean sheets, you know that they're going to provide something for you going
So
forward.
like Trippier did for you.
Exactly. So he considered 3, but he still ended up giving me 6 points,
Yeah.
which is something for somebody that considered 3 and got a yellow card. So and there are also examples of that, Perisic as well. You know, so you consider, you know, how we tell everybody get Trent and get Cancelo, but then what about Perisic? What about Trippier? So I think you should really invest in players that you know more.
So you feel this season defense is the only
The defense, and then in attack you're just sport options. Jesus, Tony, is another person I'm keeping in my watch list right now. Tony is Haaland, Kane. So Mitrovic. So you're actually classically sport options. Yeah.
So there's the wild cards to be had.
Okay.
I keep saying this season feels like we have 3 wild cards.
Okay.
Now, I was tempted to actually use the wild card to
Okay.
activate my wild card, but then I counted the number of substitutions I actually made. It's just 3,
Okay.
and then I'm like, do I really want to do the wild card right now? So I went a bit further to say, but before I go into that, what do you think is the number of players that you want to get out of the team, or the structural change, because we're still on the topic of team structure, the structural change you want to make?
Okay.
So can you put a number to the number of players, like a number to the number of players that you want to take out before you can activate that wild card?
Wild card. I would say, personally, I would say 5. You have 1 free transfer. But I just feel like anything above -12 is excessive. Do you understand? So by the time you use your free transfer and then you do 1 transfer -4, another transfer minus 3. So I just feel like anything other than -12 is excessive.
You feel -12 is excessive?
I feel like I'm just saying,
because
if
I see a -12, my brain is already going.
I know, but I'm saying if you absolutely have to use the wild card, is when you see that -12.
Okay.
Above.
And above.
Yes.
Alright then. Evil. Okay.
You can't quite understand
Yes,
it.
I can't quite fathom it. Because, so I was saying I would give my own explanation. So
Okay.
I had, like I was just saying about the structure and the lack of value of sorts in midfield. So I'm like, why shouldn't I get 3 attackers?
Okay.
And then instead of having a 4.5 attacker that is going to be permanently on my bench,
Okay.
I get another 4.5 midfielder
Okay.
that I'm okay keeping it. In fact, it's the 10th spot on my bench, because that attacker was the 10th spot.
Okay.
So I get another 10th spot, because it's a midfielder this time. 3 attackers I want to have,
Okay.
and then 3 midfielders I expect value from,
Yes.
and then Pereira is 4.5.
Okay.
Perfect wherever you put it, play or and all of that. Because the rest of my team is almost okay. I'm almost happy with it.
Okay.
I want Trippier. I don't have Trippier right now, but then the other people are really want to do it with them.
Okay.
Dine is not one.
I was just going to ask you.
Dine is not one of those people.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought of getting Kulusevski in midfield, but then soon jumping back on the king. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so that brings us to Tottenham.
Okay.
Did you watch the Tottenham game?
Okay.
see the position Perisic was playing because he's not in defense.
And then he was on set pieces.
Yeah.
By the way. That was what caught my attention. I feel like we were, the reason why Son did so well last season was because he was on set pieces. But now he's having competition.
Yeah, and Perisic, and it's not just
Perisic, yeah.
It's not just that. He's so high up the pitch.
He is.
Like he's more or less a winger.
Yes.
So to my mind, you should give Son more space to get into the middle. And Kane will drop, and then Son is almost the 9. But maybe it's that defenders are more used to Son, so they have figured out how to mark him out. He needs to evolve his game a bit. But then Perisic, my goodness, he was so high.
Yeah.
So like, I saw that and I'm like, and at 5.4.
Okay. Yeah, feels like a bargain option right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then Kulusevski in their midfield, I feel if they are getting his ball, I feel like Kulusevski, he has the underlying stats.
Yeah.
Not anything that is I know it's just trivial.
Okay.
But then you think we should be running, think about Asante, we should be running to get this.
Yes.
Should we be running to Kulusevski?
If you watch that game, you will see that their best
Their best play.
yes,
Yeah.
came from him because he's just like the creative spark of that team. We're reliant on Kane and so on, but then he brings an X factor to the team. And most of everything goes through him. I remember that game they were finding it very difficult to break down the website, but he somehow managed to show us that creative spark, even though there was no end product. Yeah, but I still feel like they have good fixtures coming up, so very trust me.
Now, Chelsea. Let's go to Chelsea. Chelsea's an interesting one.
Yes.
Let's talk about James first.
Okay.
We know how good James is, but then this is 2 games now. They started as a right centre back in the back.
Okay.
So, first question, what does that mean for James? Second question, should we really look at
Loftus-Cheek, he's playing as a wing back for this Chelsea team, which that's not the kind of player we want in our team.
Especially since he's registered as a midfielder.
Yeah, really. So, but you see that despite the fact that James is being played in a position we are not used to seeing him, he still gets forward. He still gets inside the ball. You can see what he did against Chelsea. Against Spurs as well. Yeah. So he has that potential of going forward. And then he's on some set pieces, which makes it, and all. I feel like if you are going to go for any Chelsea defender, Cucurella, I felt like, if not that there's this bench rotation risk with Cucurella, I feel like he played well both defensively and offensively. Yeah, he's forward. But I feel he's too big a risk for me to take because of that risk factor of bench rotation.
Okay. So now let me put this awkward opinion out.
Okay.
I'm calling it awkward. Does someone in Chelsea have an eye on?
Who is that?
Madabona.
Okay.
Last season we loved him. 5 points, around 5.0 midfielder. I know his value rose. This season right now he's at 5.4.
Okay.
Chelsea have been showing that they're struggling in attack.
Okay.
He's scheduled, according to the FPL app, to come back on the 27th. That's this weekend.
Okay.
In fact, he was on red earlier, but now he's yellow, 50% chance of playing.
Okay.
So, if Chelsea gets an attacker,
Okay.
there's rumor for Aubameyang.
Okay.
I don't want him.
Okay.
But then if they don't,
Okay.
with what we have seen him do, what we know he can do, and the fact that Chelsea is struggling with an attacker, 5.4 million, isn't it worth that dead attacking spot?
Well, I feel like because of his price, you will feel kind of swayed, but you would acknowledge that Chelsea have a certain style of play, and that doesn't rely on their number 9. And I saw how Broa played last season. He wasn't playing as a number 9. He was playing like kind of like from the wing, but in a front two is what I'm trying to say. Yes. So I feel like it's too much of a responsibility to give him that mantle of provide goals for us. I just feel like it's too much.
Yeah,
and I don't
that's why Sterling. That's why Sterling is there.
I don't even feel like he'll be trusted enough, like giving 90 minutes. No, I don't
But
see it.
if he comes and somehow benches out,
Okay. We'll see. It's yeah.
it's a no-brainer for me. Like, I'm actually partially waiting on the wildcard because I want to see Broya back.
Okay.
And I'll see if they also sign a new after. Yeah. We're not going to talk about the Arsenal.
Okay. Yeah.
Arsenal by Gabriel Jesus, by Martinelli, Saliba, knee-jerk reaction.
Very
knee-jerk.
knee-jerk.
It's not every day he's going to score that.
I was
brilliant
telling
goals.
Joey before now. I was saying, Xhaka. Why haven't we talked about Xhaka? Xhaka, I know he seems like he seems like somebody that is not supposed, he's not expected to bring returns, but he has been bringing returns, which is it's not very surprising if you think about it, because he's playing way high up the pitch.
Yeah, but if you put a different player that high up the pitch, I think the returns will be higher.
Okay.
But if it's because it's Xhaka, I'm happy getting as an Arsenal fan, but then I don't feel from an FPL point of view it's going to really last.
So
yeah, there's been an element of good fortune to some extent. The goals is the assist. Assist goal that's provided here, but not really different. It's not even one that's high up on my watch list, somewhere way down on the watch list here. But Man City, talking about Man City, Gundogan.
You said
Gundogan.
previous.
Kind of like Xhaka, he's so high up. Gundogan is also high up. I mean, for him to have, for Guardiola to have pushed Bernardo Silva out wide. Because last season, Bernardo Silva was the one playing the bulk of that central system. Gundogan has been playing so well.
Okay.
Yes. Been high up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then.
So if you would get one, which one would it be? Bernardo Silva or Gundogan? Okay. I still feel like City's players are just rotational risks for me. Something I cannot. You see, I'm speaking personally as somebody that started the season with Mahrez. I cannot go through it. You just select Gundogan, tomorrow Mahrez will start. That is how it's going.
As long as Gundogan stays on the bench, I'm fine with it, because I'm going to have.
He will come on in the 80th minute, and then you will see how we that had Mahrez.
but I feel Gundogan in particular would have those games where he makes it absolutely gorgeous. To have him. The one Man City player I'm actually planning to take out, because from this week, where the games are coming every 3 games, I think he's going to get less time. So a Haaland to Kane swap is on the cards. It's very much high on the cards for me. To even give me some.
How soon?
Very soon. I think it will go along with my wildcard actually. And I'm changing around the structure, because most important for me is my team structure. I like to have a good structure, or at least a good baseline that I can build around depending on fixtures. So De Bruyne, any words on De Bruyne?
I feel like if you needed a swap from Son, you should totally get him. He's like the no-brainer of the team. He's always returning. He's playing further up the pitch, and he's their most creative spark. Anyhow you look at it, like lethal with his lethal shots and with his creativity.
So they definitely deserve a mention. Leeds United.
Rodrigo has surpassed the highest goal scorer so far. Like, I liked the thought of it before, but it was in my watch and series. But then now I can no longer wait I cannot keep watching while the opposition are going ahead of me. So
But
yeah,
don't you
it's
think
definitely coming.
Rodrigo's time has passed a bit? Don't you think it's time for Harrison? Maybe Harrison.
I was telling you, I think that was two episodes ago. I was telling you that if I was going to get a loose player, it would be Harrison. You know, man of the match in the last game against Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's all over the place. Like, but I don't want to double up, and I still feel like he contributes a lot goal wise and assist wise. But I want to have the highest goal scorer of the Premier League in my team. So yeah, I'm going for Rodrigo.
6.3 over Harrison at 6.7. So looking on to game week 4 now.
Okay.
So do you have thoughts on the captain pick and how do you plan to set up your team?
My team, I'll just be very honest with you guys. I have ditched Mahrez because I just felt like he's once beaten, twice shy. Come on, he hasn't given me anything this season. So why keep him? Why keep a blind faith in somebody that's not delivering?
Just try speed.
Exactly. So yeah, I've already transferred him out, and then I brought in my Rodrigo.
Speaking about that's okay.
Yeah.
Speaking about early transfers,
Okay.
we are no longer sitting on our hands.
No, we are not. Of course,
How
you know,
has it
we
affected
spoke
the
about
team
it.
value?
I have gotten, I think, 0.2 increase.
Increase?
Since- yes,
Okay.
since
Beginning of the season.
yes.
Oh.
So initially, my squad value went down because Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some kind of small players like that. So, but still.
The King Haaland swap and the Martinelli Rashford swap,
Okay.
those really affected me
Okay.
because those two swaps alone gave me -4
Okay.
my team value.
Okay.
So I was on 99.6.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Okay.
because Haaland rose, Kane dropped
Yes.
0.2. The same thing with Rashford and these were transfers I knew I wanted to make, but I was like, just wait.
Yeah, you advised
Last
us
season
to-
phobia. Just
Yeah.
wait, and then boom. In fact, there was one I was actually ready to do it early, but then let me just wait till Sunday.
And then yeah, it was late. You know, that was the reason why I still have Kane. You know, I was talking about it.
Yeah.
How I was thinking after the first game, I was like, Kane has to go. And then I woke up and then I could not make a transfer because I would have to take a hit somewhere, and I didn't want to do that.
It
And
did.
then it paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did pay off a lot because he returned. He returned against Chelsea and he returned against Wolves as well. So it's a win.
Right then, captain.
Captain, I will never doubt Salah again. Sorry for doubting you, Salah. I will always captain you, please.
Okay, but Jesus against me. After a game, he backs
I feel like Liverpool are more than desperate than ever to get back to winning ways, and if there's any creative spark in Liverpool, it has to be Salah. So yeah.
Should we triple up on Liverpool assets?
No, that's
pushing.
I feel like I almost when I was watching the game against Man United, I was like, what is Trent still doing in my team, because he has had it all season so far, and I just feel like we know it's Trent, we know the quality is there. They might be struggling for now, but I'm just going to keep it faith right now and watch him perform going forward.
Because it's strength.
Yeah, because it's Trent. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright then. Right now my captain is also on the ball.
Okay.
At home to Bournemouth.
Okay.
But then
Are you saying what? Okay. I need to hear this.
One of these Arsenal triple up. I mean, imagine captaining Saka, because it just feels made for everybody sells Saka, his value drops, and he scores a hat-trick, 2 assists,
Yeah.
and 3 bonus points.
Exactly. It
While
feels like
Rodrigo gets a red card, this is a penalty.
bad belly.
It's it's just FPL this season,
true,
right? That's FPL.
I mean,
You buy what's his name, Mitrovic, he misses a penalty.
yes.
Buy Nunes, he gets a red card.
Yes. So you just feel like there is one jinx.
I mean, but that's why we love the FPL so much. That's why it's so much fun.
Yeah, exactly. It happened with Jesus. People sold him after that first game week, and then he returned double goals, double assists, and it was like
that just didn't make
jokes on them.
Yeah. Well then, so that's that from us, guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe, drop your comments. We need to see those comments. What are your thoughts on the game week 4?
Yeah, advise us as well.
And don't forget, the games are coming in thick and fast now. There's a midweek game, so don't sleep on your transfers or your team changes you need. There's a game this weekend, there's games in midweek, and there's the game the weekend after. So it's back to back to back.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what are you even telling us? Are we sitting down on our hands to transfer?
Definitely don't sit
what
on
are
your
we
hands
doing?
now.
Okay, so what are we doing? Why are you telling us the fixtures are coming thick and fast?
Because you need to keep your eye out on your team. Don't
If I made my transfers already and I'm looking at my team, how does that relate?
You make your transfer for game week 4.
Okay.
And then you leave it.
Okay.
And game week 5 deadline passes.
Okay.
It affects you because your captain is still on who it was. And then you now come and you see the games on. Like, oh my god, I forgot my FPL team. And then you have another game week by Saturday again. Mm-hmm. So just make sure you're paying attention because it can be quite deceitful. I think it's basically just Monday that is free without any games. By Tuesday, Wednesday, the games again, and then before it weekend again.
So guys, make sure you subscribe, please. It's very important that you subscribe.
How many are we away from 1,000 now?
No, we are more than 1,000. So yeah, thanks so much for your continuous views. Yeah, and thanks for the support. And see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.